Hellos, welcome back, people. Yes, this is the Critic Corp. Yes, I am Toke, and yes, I'm here to give you guys that review, like I said, on Gen V. Um, they fucking dropped 3 episodes, fucking right off the jump on me. That shit was, you know, it was a bit much, That was 3 hours of dedication I just did real quick. I've been, you know, powering through shit, left and right for you guys. But that one was wild. That one was wild, and there was so much, info put in between those 3 episodes. I had to, sit there and pinpoint and note shit, you know. But yeah, let's talk this shit. Fucking Gen V is a spinoff of The Boys, as you guys know if you're fucking fans of The Boys. Um, it's set in between the time frame, you know, between season after season 3 and before season 4, which is about to be coming out here pretty soon. Um, of The Boys, but this one's it took a different approach. It's showing some college kids and their little struggles they have and shit as far as them getting injected by their parents when they were young with the compound V shit, you know, hoping and the parents in the hopes and they can produce, you know, some money off they kids, really. Ideally, like, yeah, they gonna get powers all cool and shit, but the parents did it really for their own personal selfish means, which was kind of fucked up. And you see that more and more as the episodes goes on between these three. Especially the last one, episode 3, they fucking showed the parents of the character Jordan Lee, which is one of the college students that can fucking um she can transform from boy into girl. So she's bi-gender and whatnot type of deal, and got super strength and all that bullshit. Um, fucking uh and then Emma, who's fucking the roommate of Marie's, fucking the main protagonist character in this one, Marie. But her parent wasn't ain't shit for real. Like, she fucking your child got a eating disorder as a power type of deal. Like, and your ass trying to come up off that. It's crazy. It was crazy. That episode was a little sad, you know, like, sad and fucked up. This whole this whole series, I love it, and just like The Boys, cause they show what realistically happens. What would happen in the real world if people had powers? If humans had powers? If you gave the people, civilization, certain civilians powers and shit, how it would affect their life and shit like that. But yeah, this shit is still like very vulgar and you know has some scenes that's not meant for children and blood chatter and all type of shit, man. So of all you people that like you know are like iffy on it because it's a spinoff from The Boys, and sometimes shit spinoffs don't do really well, or when they try to do too much with shit, it doesn't go based off the original. It doesn't really go well, but like it so far. I like it so far. It's a dope little twist. It's pretty much showing the dirt of, you know, of the whole operation of Gen V and you know, their whole little fucking evil doings and shit. But so you know, you got Marie, like I said, is the main character, the main protagonist. Well, one of the main protagonists. The other one is Andrew. He has like, I can't really explain. I don't know if his power is specifically to just like move people with force, or if he can bend metal like Magneto, or just anything by force. So I don't know. But his power is dope. His power is dope. But you know, in the beginning they show Maria, and she's like, you know, a preteen and whatnot, and she kills her parents, with her powers that she didn't even know she had. She had just hit puberty. She was bleeding, all that bullshit, and I guess her powers like pretty much, as you would say, blood bending. And she, you know, like I said, she was in shock. She was bleeding. You know, just hit puberty. You know how that shit goes. You fellow ladies, you know, and didn't know what to do. And her mom, you know, busted in, seeming kind of happy, like, oh my god, did she figure out her powers? Dumbass got killed. Dad came in, got killed. You know, yeah. But, you know, that's their fault. They fucked up. Fuck would you do that? Why would you not even tell your kid at a certain age? You know, when they become to a certain age to understand that shit. They should have told her that shit, like, soon as she fucking hit, like, maybe 13 or something. Who knows? I don't even. But, so, you know, she gets put into this little, foster home type of deal. She's becoming of the age, you know, where she can rightfully leave or gets transferred to an even worse place, you know, with other kids that are 18 and up and shit like that. She gets accepted into the what is it? Godoykin? Yeah, Godoykin University, which is like a little institution, as you would say. What? I was it's giving off like Charles Xavier vibes with the school, but a little dark, sinister twist. You know, like I said, the realistic part of shit. Like, fucking, you know, what really goes down. Not just all the goody things and fucking people learning how to use their powers for good and all that. It's a whole bunch of just awful shit going on. Like I said, it's realistic. It's very blunt. It's college. It's a university, and kids that got powers and kids that don't got powers, or got like, you know, level class, C powers or B powers and then A powers, you know, like Sky High and all that shit too, you know. But yeah, you know, we got introduced back into Professor Brink. He off the jump you know, he shows his little evil devious ways, kinda, but not too much. Right before fucking old boy kills him, Golden Boy, fucking Luke, which is another character, a supporting character that got killed off the jump too. But he killed, you know, like I said, he killed Brink first. He went into like a psychotic break, and you know, from the post trauma of the woods, which is where I'm assuming where the whole Gen V compound the operation went down and shit, you know, where all the kids that were brutally forced into, you know, powers and shit, and pretty much like a lab type of deal, you know, just test subjects and shit. Um, Kills him, kills himself, fucking, uh, and you got Dean Shite, and Ashley, old girl, you know, from the boys, fucking, they're they manipulating things to make sure that the school is a good representation of superheroes, you know, ongoing for just for the seven, you know, Homelander and fucking A-Track and all them, you know. And so cuz Brink in first episode Brink gives the news, you know, to Luke that he's going to the seven. He's number 1 on the listing in the school. And you know, fucking what's her name? Andrew, oh boy, that can, you know, do shit by force with his hands and shit. He ends up becoming number 1. He was number 2 after Luke died. Now, mind you, Andrew, Luke, you got this other girl named Katie or Kate. She got fucking powers where she can like control, manipulate your mind by touching you. She be wearing these gloves. It sends off rogue vibes, but you know, instead of taking your powers, fucking just making you do whatever she wants at will. But it was a fucking scene. That shit was hilarious. She made this dude hit himself in the balls with a bat. The whole goddamn uh episode pretty much yelling Jumanji on the campus. It was fucking hilarious. But yeah, fucking Andrew got pushed to number 1. Marie, she got put in there at number 8. Jordan, the dude that can go from girl to boy, he got put to number 5. Fucking I feel like they only put Marie in there just to keep an eye out on her. Dean, Shitty, and Ashley. They didn't really. I don't know. They don't really know about her like that, but they fucking they have an idea that, you know, she's gonna play an important part to things. Very, you know, as the episode and the series varies on. And then you got fucking what's her name? Luke leaving hidden messages for fucking Andrew, letting him know that you know, about the whole woods thing in the lab, and how they're like hiding something, and how his brother Sam is still alive. All this crazy shit. So, you know, that leads Andrew to go snooping, and he ends up fucking almost getting caught up, you know, breaching the lab and shit. And Kate ends up saving his ass on some fucking crazy shit. You know, almost using her power to her fullest capacity. And then she ends up seizing out at the end of that episode. That was episode 2. You know. But after that, fucking she wakes up. She didn't completely fucking go out. Another side note too, they fucking showed Victoria Newman, you know, still ranting on. This is like a little side piece on the news. They show her ranting as a congresswoman. Homelander is on the verge of going on a trial for killing that one civilian fan. That shit killed me. I'm like, hell nah, they're fooling. Hell nah, bro. It's like little side things you notice when you see this shit. You're like, fuck, I can't wait for the boys. But this shit's gonna keep me occupied for a while because this is pretty intriguing too. Um, in episode 3, like I said, we got to see some of the kids' parents and how much of an asshole they really are, and how the kids really didn't want this. They didn't have a choice. Most of the kids that there didn't have a choice, or you know, just really don't care to be a superhero. Just want to be normal type of deal. Um, Especially fucking Andrew's dad, Polarity. He's fucking. He knows. He knows about the whole lab shit. He's like completely with the shits. They showed him in the beginning of episode 2 sitting there with what's the name? Dean Shitty and shit. Talking to Ashley over the phone. Having a little conference and discussion of what moves they about to make and shit. Cause they had to move with caution after that whole fiasco with Professor Brink and Golden Boy. So yeah, man. There's a lot. If shit gets exposed to the light, it's over for that university, for superheroes across the map. That whole the vault or Vought, everything's fucked. So yeah, man. Um, but yeah, episode 3 was pretty short, like I said, like informational wise. Besides, it was a little Brink fundraiser. The episode's called Think Brink. It was a little fundraiser for him, pretty much like another little memorial, or in remembrance of him type of deal, and celebrating, you know, the advancement of certain kids that moved up on the list, to become part of the Seven and shit. And then you got Andrew still being a little detective as while he's there at the function. Fucking what's her name? He sends Emma. He gets Emma. He talks Emma, the Marie's fucking roommate, into using her powers and to break into the lab where fucking Sam is, Luke's brother, Golden Boy. Fucking, because her power is what she can get small, but it's sad. It's sad how she can get small. She has to throw up. She has to force herself to throw up and throw up and throw up until she gets small. And then in order for her to get back big, she has to eat. It's weird. It's really fucked up. It's like I said, it's a fucking eating disorder pretty much. But yeah, she breaks in. Long story short, she breaks in. Gets to where Sam is. They end up connecting on a little romantic level type of sort of thing, and that fucks up, her little rescue mission because she ends up getting caught by the little Gen V lab soldiers or whoever they are, but or whatever their name is, but yeah, they end up catching her slipping, bust her ass, and it was a crazy scene too because she was about to get away, but she seen Sam. She turned back and seen Sam getting pretty much beaten down by one of the soldier dudes using this little sound reactor remote, because you know the sound fucks with their it fucks with their hearing. They're really sensitive to that shit. All the soups are as one of the side effects, I guess. You know, and so she came back for him, trying to be a little savior. Jumped in this nigga's ear. It kind of reminded me of the episode on The Boys where he jumped in old boy's ass and shit and whatnot, and fucking or jumped in his dick and shit like that. But this one she just jumped in his ear, and came out the other side. This nigga's leaking, whole eyelids bloody, shot, everything. That shit was wild. It was another episode too where she was episode 2 when she was fucking this dude and he made her get small just to bounce on his dick and shit and slap his balls. It's like I said, bro. There's some very graphic shit in this shit. You know, you'd be like, what the fuck, bro? That boy Seth Rogen's a clown. I know he had all parts to do with this, with all this crazy shit that's like that. You know. But yeah, man, I can't wait for. So we got 5 more episodes left, I believe. I think so. Let me see. Oh, yeah, 5 more episodes. Next one's called The Whole Truth, October 6th. The next one's called Welcome to the Monster Club, October 13th. The next one, October 20th, is called Jumanji. And then October 27th is Sick. Then November 3rd is The Guardians of Gedoinkin. But fucking, yeah, man. We got a few more weeks. So let me know where the fuck you guys' thoughts are on this shit. Leave some comments, like and subscribe, support the motherfucking corp. And as I always say, toodles.